Hey y'all, thanks for joining me in my kitchen today. We're going to be making an amazing coffee scrub using all natural ingredients that you can get at your local grocery store. So we'll be using coffee, sea salt, coconut oil, cinnamon, and vanilla. This recipe is super simple. So we're going to start out with 1 cup of coffee. You're going to want something on the finely ground side, not espresso, but nothing too chunky because you don't want it to be way abrasive. The caffeine in the coffee is great for reducing redness and inflammation. Next, we have our sea salt. The sea salt, you're going to want it to be on the fine side because otherwise you're just going to be peeling back the skin. So you want to make sure that it's not too abrasive because otherwise you're just going to scratch yourself. And this particular recipe, I would not use it on your face because you're going to need something a lot softer for that skin. So for the sea salt, you're going to use 1/2 cup. Now we're going to go with the cinnamon next because we want to mix all the dry ingredients first. And we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Oh, little witch's brew going on here. Come on out. All right. All right, so that's that. So then now we're going to be mixing in all of our wet ingredients right after we mix everything thoroughly together. Because you want to make sure you don't have like, a chunk of salt here, a chunk of cinnamon there. You want to make sure you get all the benefits all the way around. So now that everything's like all finely mixed, we're going to move to the vanilla. The vanilla is great because, well, it smells good. And it's okay if you smell a little bit like a cookie. Nobody's going to mind. So you're going to want 1 teaspoon of vanilla. There you go, just like that. Throw that little sucker over there. Next, we're going to do the coconut oil, and we're going to want 1/2 cup. Now, the coconut oil is great because it's a really nice moisturizer for the skin. All right, now that you have all of that in together, now you're going to like really get in there. It's kind of like making cookie dough. You're going to be like mixing all of that yummy goodness. And then just smell that. Smell it. So good. Oh, I can't wait to use this later. Now that we have all of our ingredients in the bowl, we're going to mix them thoroughly together. Because what you're going to want to end up with in the end is kind of like a mud pie consistency. I mean, most of us made mud pies as a kid. So it's going to be not too dry, not too, on the wet side either. It's just going to be a nice, thorough mud consistency. And if it's a little on the dry side, then just like, throw a little bit more coconut oil in there. It won't hurt nobody. And then after that's all done, let me wash my hands. What we're going to do is we're going to take the consistency that's in the bowl and we're going to put it in one of these cute little mason jars. I prefer the ones that have the little locking mechanism on it. So just take my little tablespoon here and just plop it on in. Just remember, if you do decide to put this in the refrigerator, it does tend to get a little hard because of the coconut oil, and you're going to want to use it at room temperature. So now you have a nice, all-natural, organic coffee scrub that you can use anytime you want. So thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen, and I look forward to seeing y'all next time. Please subscribe to Kabama TV to stay up to date on all of our upcoming reviews. Thank you for watching.